Hello, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Scrappin' Lizzie, and I have this channel. I guess you knew that because you're seeing me. But I didn't make a video yesterday for those of you who come every day, and I know a lot of you come every day. I just wasn't up to it yesterday, and so these shingles, they ain't nothing. They ain't nothing fun. But I got medicine now. I got medicine. Axe of clover. I got to take one every 4 hours. So I got to set my alarm in the middle of the night, get up and just take a pill. But anyway, actually today I'm feeling much better. Today's a good day. But he said, Doc said, I will have good days and bad days. And it takes a while for it to clear up. But it's going to clear up. But I'm going to keep on stitching, I'm telling you. But this is my idea. I've got this plan of what I want to do here. And I remembered to turn the air conditioner off to all of you who don't like air conditioning. But here is what my plan is. I have made a lot of just squares. Just like this one is just with slashing. And I've made square until I have got piles of squares. This one is slashing too, and this one is another kind of slashing. But what I want to do, I've also got a stack of these pre-made bags. They're like a lightweight canvas bag, but which are nice for project bags. So what I want to do with these bags, I had all kind of big ideas when I first bought them, and my big ideas, sometimes my big ideas just really don't work out. But these bags are, what are they? They're 12 inches wide by about 13 and a half inches tall. It's got a gusset in it, so part of the width is the gusset. But anyway, what, darling? Are you all done playing with your Play-Doh? Your mama? Okay. What I gotta re-sew this one down the side here. But what I want to do is I want to take these squares. So I got different squares, and then I want to hand stitch them down the two sides and across the bottom.
Mommy.
And it'll make a button.
Mommy.
And this is Kaya. She's an artist, as you.
Paint.
We're not gonna paint right now. See here, she was kind of doing a little artwork.
Oh wow.
Do you see yourself in there?
Whoa, is that?
Who is that? Is that Kaya?
Hello. Hi.
Yeah. What are you going to do with Mina's pen? Well, she's my helper today, apparently. And you're not going to write on anything because your mama and daddy gets upset. They get so upset with you. Okay,
Hi.
now. You're saying hi to yourself?
Huh.
Mm-hmm. That's you right there. That's Kaya. Okay, you who all haven't turned the channel yet. This is what I'm going to maybe have to start this over again. Once my little one here is... Yeah, that's you right there. She kind of got a marker, and she wrote on the wall and wrote on the door. Yeah, and you wrote on your arm right here in your hand. Where are your fingers?
Huh?
Did you write on your fingers? How many fingers you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good amount of fingers to have.
Hello.
Yeah, here, you want to wear this?
Let's see.
What's up there?
What fun.
There's a camera. That's a camera right there.
Wow, what's that?
Yeah, that's a nice camera.
Hello?
We do get interruptions here on this channel, and if you hang out long enough, you'll notice
This is fresh.
that is a brush. Isn't it beautiful? It's not for
Wow.
brushing your hair, though. We're gonna leave that right in here.
Hi.
She's eyeing at herself in the mirror. She's
This
so
is
cute.
fresh.
Okay, and those of you that with about the air conditioner, we have got an air conditioning dude today coming to give us an estimate.
Hi.
An estimate to no, you can't have it, to fix the air conditioner. That's not real crying. Okay, go tell mommy. Go tell papa. Okay, she's done. Okay, but anyhow, yes, this is how my channel rolls. We have a lot of interruptions. But what I want to do is I'm going to finish each one of my squares. They're all different, but I'm going to finish them with just the this machine. What do you call it? This thing. This is, oh gosh, wait a minute. Super lock. I just can't even think of words anymore. Well, you know what that is. Anyway, serger. I'm serging the edges. See, I've made different things. I just play and I make different squares and then I just make a different one. And, but what I want to do is I want to put a backing on each square that doesn't have a backing, and then I'm going to, oh, for cute, I remember when I made that. That's when I was trying to learn how to do the walking, not the walking foot, the oh yeah, I was trying to do so the when you don't have the presser foot on. Oh gosh, I think this medicine is making me go bananas. Some of them are just scrappy. I mean, they're just, some are like a little artistic maybe, and some are a little just scrappy. Oh, this one here, I had made a house. I just put pieces together and made a house. And here's one. Oh, this one was a house too, and a tree, and a cat swinging, just a swinging. And see, and I just built that house on there. And but I got quite a few different ones that I just applicated on there using the sewing machine, but it's applicated, whatever. Oh, then that one's a house too. Oh, that one's got a unicorn jumping over the house. This houses. That one really needs some doorknobs. But I've got a bunch. And then this is, oh, these are a couple that I was doing these. And they have a name too, and I can't call that either. But I just have so many just squares. And so I want to back them all and make them into pockets. Oh, I guess I made a lot of these with doing that, and there's a name for them, but I can't think of it right now. Oh, but see, now I have, and now I got backing pieces too that don't have. So what I'm going to do is I'll take like a backing, and so then I'll put that on here like this. Simple Simon, Metapimon, Going to the fair, says Simple Simon to the pipe. Anyway, then what I'll do is I'll just stitch along. So I've got a stack here. And hang on a second. This is Noisy Machine here. This one is just singing her song. And we just go around real quickly. And we're just serging the edges. And then, and I have my multicolored threads on there, so no matter what, it looks like my tension is off. I wonder if the little one has messed with my tensions. She may have. Which is okay, I can fix it. I can fix it. Okay, just hang on, only got one side more. And one side and more, and then this pocket will be done. Uh-oh, what was that noise? Did I just break a needle? Yes, I just broke a needle. So that means I have to change that needle and rethread, and so I won't do any more now. Maybe my needle was bent already, or it could have been dull. You have to constantly change your needles because they get dull. And then so if ever you're sewing something and then you feel a problem, like it's not sewing real good, because see, I can see along here already. I'll have to do this one all over again. But a lot of times it can be your needle is dull, and so you need to change. My camera doesn't want to stand up at attention. Okay, but this is what I want to then, my end thing is going to be, I'm going to, once I figure, when let me put this one over here, I can go down like this and put a pocket on here. And then what I'm going to do, this is what it's going to be a little offer. And I'm going to do this, I'm going to have this like little sale. This is where I make my first $1 million. And, but this is, wait, where did I put that other bag? I'm going to, what do I do with it? Elizabeth Marie, I swear, you know, I get on my own nerve so bad sometimes. Wait a minute, I have to pause this now. I should just really start over. Oh, there it was right behind me. But what I want to do, after I put a patch pocket on the front of each one, and there won't be any two the same, then I plan to go through my fabrics. Like right in this bag. See, these will make good project bags. And what I want to do is share some things. And I have got fabric, like lots of fabric, different kind of fabrics. And so what I want to do is I want to just, oh, like this piece is kind of large, so I think because it's so pretty, I'm gonna stuff the bags. I'm gonna stuff the bags. There'll be fabrics, different kinds of fabrics, different sizes. Like this one is about 6 inches by maybe about 12, and some little, some offcuts, some heavier fabrics, some lighter fabrics, some with beautiful chickens. You just don't know. I don't know. It's just whatever comes up next in the stack. There's some squares. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stuff with different pieces. I'm going to be stuffing these bags. And some of them might have this paper on the back because they're pieces from upholstery samples. And so, and look how beautiful. I have got enough scraps now, I believe. Thanks really to so many of my beautiful subscribers, I have got just cajillion scraps. And so, and way more than I'll ever use in my lifetime since I'm 74 and a half years old. But I want to just get some together. And like this here, there might be threads in there too. This piece is a very vintage piece of fabric. And so nobody will know what's in here, what's in the package you get, until you get the package and dig through it. Some real small pieces, some aren't exactly perfect. They're just different. See, now here's quite a few of these with those ladies, so I wouldn't put all of them in one. I'd separate them to where you have more of a collection. Some of them might be 10 by 10 squares. That one is 10 by 10. And them two are too. So you probably wouldn't get anything more than 10 by 10. But see, like, some of them are 10 by 10 squared. And there might be some flannelettes. There's different, you might have like a lace. See, these are all 10 by 10s right here. But I am going to stuff these bags. The project bags are going to be stuffed full of stuff. Check that out with them beautiful ladies. And lots of paw prints. But this is only a sample of what I have. I have so much fabric. And I'm ready to start thinning it out. I'm not getting rid of all my fabric. I'm just thinning it out. Just thinning. Oh, see here, those are all 10 by 10s there. I didn't even fold them up yet. I just had torn them into 10 by 10s. But you can kind of get the idea right here of what I have and what will be in these little bags. This one's kind of big, so I would cut that one down. So it will be shared between. Now you might get some, like here I just noticed a Christmassy fabric. There might be some of that in there. And well, I guess I was making yo-yos out of this piece. I need to cut that piece and put it in my miniatures. My really little ones that I put on my little dollies. And so, and then here's like a piece of denim. And there'll be some denim. So there will be in these packages just an assortment of different fabrics. And there'll also be trims. I'll have there'll be a bag of buttons in there. There'll be some lace trims, like stuff like a piece like this might be in there. And here's another something beautiful. And I will just be cutting pieces off. I don't think I'd send that one off. I'll use that piece myself. But I was trying to dye it. I was spraying it with dark colors to see if it would hold the color. And it does. But like I'll cut that up so that there'll be like pieces of different laces in there. and I have different laces that, so there'll be trims, rick-rack, there'll be, oh, you may get a doily. You may get a doily. In fact, I'll make sure there's at least one doily in each one. And there'll be things like embroidery floss will be in there. It's basically going to be a slow stitching kit that you can do some slow stitching with. And I have also, I don't have them in here, but I have like linen napkins, which is a really neat thing to start off a slow stitching project, is on your linen napkin. Or like I'll have a pocket on this side, on one side, but maybe you'll want to do some slow stitching on the opposite side of your project bag. But you will get that bag with a pocket on it. And I made some of my bags. Some of my bags I've made, I've just put a doily even on the front to make a pocket out, and that turned real pretty. I did have one like right here. Did I have one right here? Maybe not. Maybe I just think I do. Sometimes I just think stuff. But even like this, you see this thing here? This thing I've worked on long time ago, but it was just a piece of fabric, and I just did some slow stitching on there, but I made that little tree and put a little piece of fringe on the bottom. Oh, I should cut that one thread, it's just off. And then I just put some scrappy stuff up here. Oh, I put a stick up here. I think this was a chopstick, and I just wrapped it with yarn and beads and stuff to put it up there. And then I braided a piece of also scraps just to make like a little handle. On the back of it, I put a pocket because, see, you could hang this like on your front porch and put your spare key in the back here. Maybe nobody would notice it. Or you could hang it on your wall and hide your $100 bills in there. Love notes in there. You know, now this one I'm not gonna put on a bag, but that's just something you can do, slow stitching. And look at here, I was doing a blanket stitch. Don't ever think you have to make them perfect, because my blanket stitch is far from perfect. But anyhow, that's just something you can do. There's just so much you can do with it. And so that's what I'm going to be working on for the next few days is, and even in the fabrics, you might end up with small pieces like this that are just small pieces of sort of sewn together scraps. Those might be in there too, because I got quite a few. I just start sewing and then just start stacking the stuff up. Just stack it up. That's what I do. Stack it up, stack it up. But and so, I mean, and you can cut them even further down if you're just making a scrappy something. Let me show you here too. Wait a minute. I got so much stuff here. I'm telling you, I am just a collector of scraps, and then I just make scrappy things. But this here, holy smokes, I'm telling you, this house, I'm telling you. But see, I just have, see, that one would need a back, that one's bigger. I'd have to cut that one down and put a backing on it before I could put that one on. And this one too. I'd have to do that. But here is, I'm sure you're getting the idea and you understand that I'm a little bit loony. A little bit loony. Not a lot, not a lot, not a lot. But yeah, that's what that's going to be. But see, I have taken I have taken different squares that I have made. And then you can see on the back of this piece where I've just, this is the back where I have just fiddled around with squares or pieces. They're not even all the same size. Man, I can't hardly hold my arm up. But then I've stitched them together, and I mean, it's not even anything. I mean, it could probably turn out to be some kind of a blanket or something. But look at this square up here in this corner is just a big mess of stuff just sewn on there. I mean, you can call, maybe I'm a seamstress. I can make a seam, so maybe I'm a seamstress. I don't know. But I'm better at just make scrappy messes. Just scrappy messes that don't even have a name. And like this piece right here, that little piece in there was something I did. It was a square that I had, but then I cut that square up that I had, did a whole bunch of couching by machine on it, but then I cut it apart and then stitched it to something different. But so there's pieces of all different sizes. Look how skinny that piece is, and nothing matches. It just doesn't match at all. Nothing matches. And so, but this is probably the size of a, this would be an it, and what I have done actually, you know what I've done is, let's stand this camera up. Stand up, camera. I have made a couple of blankets by buying a mattress pad. You know, a mattress pad, it's like quilted. And I've bought those, like a quilted mattress pad. And I have just, one of them, every piece on it is hand stitched to the mattress pad. Just hand stitched on there. That makes the warmest quilt. And then, oh, I never finished making my king size. We use it though. It's probably might be a queen size or full size right now. Well, we use it, but it got so heavy that I couldn't lift it to be able to add more to it. But I made all, like, it was all, I think it was 10-inch squares. But I made them quilt as you go style. And so each piece was quilted, and then I put them together. And it was going to be big to fit on my bed. But it just got so heavy I couldn't even lift it. So then I said, well, I'm done with that. And most of those squares, though, came from subscribers because I had asked if anybody wanted to send me a square that I could put on my quilt. And I need to drag that out one day, too. But, and I got so many squares. My quilt's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's more like a coverlet, I guess you would put on your bed because it doesn't hang over the sides. But I love that thing. But, and so this is what I'm going to be doing. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm trying to kind of stay to myself a lot right now until I see the doctor again, take my medicine, because them babies, they're in and out of here, but I'm washing my hands 150 times a day or more, and I can't even fold. But the shingles is not contagious. I mean, it's not airborne contagious. But if, like, I got some open places on my back, and I'm very careful is not to touch them. Every once in a while I want to reach back there and scratch, and then I say, nope, I can't do that. But I wash my hands anyway. Many times a day I wash them and then put the hand sanitizer, use that. And And I'm spending most of my time right here because even though you cannot spread, I cannot spread the shingles. You can't catch it from me, and then somebody else can't catch it from me. But if I was to touch you after I touched my the sore places.
And
Oh gosh, you scared me, girlfriend. Then
yeah.
I hear you. You could get the chicken pox
Oh, Coco.
if you've not had. What do you got? A penny? It's a penny.
Oh, wow.
You gotta go put it in the penny jar.
Ah.
You showing everybody your penny? Yeah.
Huh.
She got penny. Find a penny, pick it up, and all the day you'll have good luck. And so, but you, if you've never had chicken pox, you could get chicken pox from me.
Hello.
Isn't that the weirdest thing you ever heard of in your life?
Ooh. I say.
But you wonder why they call them shingles. Oh no, I don't need to get. This is what I figured out. I'll tell you anyway what I figured out. This is why they call them shingles. When you think about when you get in your roof re-roofed, and they're putting new shingles on your roof, then there's men walking all or women, walking all over your roof, and they're pounding nails into the shingles, into the wood. Where did that wood come from? The wood came from a tree. A tree is a living thing.
Here's a day.
That's right. A tree is a living thing. So does that living thing have a spirit? And does that tree's spirit follow its wood? And then so then when they're getting all these nails banged into the wood, and some of them even got these nail hammer, electric, put the nail thing in. Electric hammers, I don't know what the heck they're called. And so that's what the shingles feel like on your back or wherever you have them. It feels like somebody's pounding nails and putting a new coat of shingles on your back. Okay, I'm done with that story. And so, well, what are you going to do now, Kaya?
Hi.
Hi, where's your sister?
Daddy.
Yes, that's a doggy. Okay, now I was trying to fold this and I wasn't having much luck. This is probably a waste of a video. Well, let me just throw that right up there nicely. And I'm going to see I think I had other things to tell you today, but it's not coming to me. It might be the drugs. If you're happy and you know it, it's the drugs. No, that's not how it goes. Okay, but I am going to talk to Jesus. See, Jesus probably sent me a message I need to hear today, and today is the 15th. Oh, I got a new great-grandson. I do have a new great-grandson. They named him Leonidas. Leonidas was a old warrior king or something, some million years ago, but it's Leonidas Allen, and he weighed 8 pounds and 7 ounces, and he was born day before yesterday. So that makes me, I had to add up how many great-grandchildren I had. Where did I put my paper? Because I was, well, I don't know where I put my paper that added up my wait a minute, I think I got it in here. I think I've got 13. Oh, here. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girl great-grandchildren, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boy great-grandchildren. And so I have, what was that now then? 5, 10, 11, 12 great-grandchildren. 12 of them little suckers. Ooh. But Leonidas, we're going to call him Leo. Leo the bull, no, Leo the lion, Leo Lion, he is so cute. His cheeks, you can tell he's mine because his cheeks are like chubby, and They're not home from the hospital yet. They had to put him into the NICU because of sugar, and because Mama is diabetic, or I think she just had gestational diabetics, and so they had to get the baby. Leo is in the NICU right now, getting his little sugars all leveled out, and I can't even go see him. They only live like maybe 5 miles from here, but I can't go see him. I'm not going to get around no little wee baby, not give him the chicken pox. Oh no. So I have to be real careful that I don't go around anybody. So I'm just going to sit here in my little safe place right here, and I'm going to complain about the chicken pox. Well, they're not chicken pox. Do you know, if you've never had chicken pox, you probably will never have shingles. But if you have had chicken pox, you can get shingles. See, I have got right here, do you see that scar right there on my eyelid? That's from chicken pox when I was like 8 years old, and I had them, and it left that one scar on my eyelid. And so that reminds me that, yeah, I did have the chicken pox. But then they said, too, like, if you had chicken pox, because I asked him, I said, how do you get the shingles then? He said, well, after you've had the chicken pox, there's this something, it begins with a V, that stays in your system, but it's dormant. It just stays dormant, and it most likely will stay dormant for the rest of your days. But a lot of stress can bring it back to life. And so, and I've been dealing with this. Well, have been having severe pain, what I call severe pain. What I call severe pain might be nothing to you all, but I've been having this pain in my back, and then these different places that itch. Like I've had on this part of my arm probably for the last 2 months. See, now it's quit itching. But at night I would put itch cream on there and then put like a sleeve over it, like a sock sleeve, and so that I wouldn't scratch it at night, because I'd wake up and that whole thing be bleeding because I scratched so hard. It still itches a little bit. But so I think, and that's been going on for at least a couple of months. And this soreness on my back, I usually always have. Are you all still listening to me complain? I usually try not to complain, but today's my complain day. And so I'll pay you extra for listening to me, no problem. But I a lot of times have pain in the lower lumbar region of my back, and a lot of times up in my neck. In fact, my head doesn't hardly want to turn anymore without it hurting. And then this pain in my back, it wasn't even in my spine. It was like to the right of my spine and under my shoulder blade. And I just kept having that pain, and it just hurt and hurt and hurt. And I just figured it was my heart going belly up in that. No big deal. I'm old. And so, but then when it broke out into the rash and the blisters, I said, yeah, that's something there. And then my girls who are nurses, they both said, yeah, I think you got the shingles, Mama. And so, then they drugged me to the doctor. So anyway, it's being, now I got the medicine and it should heal, and I gotta take this pill every 4 hours, which that means I gotta take, oh, see, now I just moved my back just a little bit and rubbed it on the chart. Oh, let's get to this reading part so I can let you all go. I know you got stuff to do, places to go, people to see. Walk with me and talk with, okay. Oh God, that time it was Papa. I'm telling you. Okay, that was Papa. Okay.
Road run.
Okay, darling. You have a nice road run. Is it not raining?
No, yes, it's not raining.
Okay, good. Okay. Spending time alone with me is essential for your well-being. It is not a luxury or an option. It is a necessity. Therefore, do not feel guilty about taking time with me. Remember that Satan is the accuser of believers. He delights in heaping guilt feelings upon you, especially when you're enjoying my presence. When you feel Satan's arrows of accusation, you are probably on the right track. Use your shield of faith to protect yourself from him. Talk with me about what you are experiencing and ask me to show you the way forward. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Come near to me, and I will come near to you. That's good, and that's something that, yes, we need to remember. We need to remember that when old say, I mean, we're going to have trials and tribulations, that's just normal. But when you feel like maybe Satan's trying to dip into your family life or something, run him off. Tell God, come help me run this guy off. Yeah, I love you guys. Thanks for staying all these 40 minutes. And if you're interested in what I'm going to have to, once I get a bag filled with stuff, then I'm going to show you really what's in the bag. And I think I'm going to probably sell them for, I don't know. I'll have to figure that. Between 15 and 20, I'm thinking. And then plus the shipping, whatever the shipping will be. The shipping is probably gonna, I don't know. We'll figure that out later on. If y'all's interested. I think there's a few that are interested because they've already asked. I mean, I talked about it before. And so that's about all I have to flap my lips about today. I'm looking around to see if there's anything else I need to tell y'all, but that hurts. But yeah, I love you guys. God loves you, and the whole world loves you, whether you believe it or not. All right, now I'm going to find my mouth. Oh, there it is, right there in front of me next to the snake. And I'm going to see you either later or tomorrow. You never know. Sometimes I do 2 videos in a day. It depends. It just depends. So, but you all can watch it whenever if I do. Or not. I love you guys. See, now I'm trying to find my arrow. There it is. And then I got to get it on that little red spot and then click. I love you. God bless.